everybody, welcome back to Mel's Board Game Room. So I am live on location at MVC Comic-Con, and I'm about to do a live playthrough of I Made You a Mixtape. So this game was delivered to me, I want to say like a couple of weeks to a month ago. It was a Kickstarter that just arrived. I did an unboxing video earlier of this, but I haven't got the chance to get it to play. So I'm going to be doing a playthrough. Now it's just going to be me against myself. But I'll explain how the game goes, and you know, I'm hoping that one of me wins anyways. All right, so let me kind of go over the rules real quick here. So we have, well, every player gets their own kind of like recording thing. It's all kind of set up. And this is going to control where your track B goes and where your track A goes. Because we're creating a mixtape, you're going to be adding songs to the A side and we're going to be adding songs to the B side. This is a kind of like I split, you choose type of game as well. Now we're trying to keep our songs as balanced as we can. So if you notice on this card here, there is a number, and each card does have a number. So I've got a B-side song, and it has a value of 2. So I had to move my balance track 2 towards the B side. The other player here, also me, has an A-track song, and then that's what this one looks like. And this one has a value of 3, so they had to shift from the balance over to the 3. Now, at the end of the game, where we end up is how many points it's going to be. Ideally, it'll be 30, right? But it could make its way down to 0, or if we're really unbalanced, it could make all its way down into a negative point. Now, if you notice as well on these cards, there is a tape that kind of wraps around the top to the bottom. And we're going to try to add cards where the tape lines up as best as possible to have the best flow from music to music. Now, if you have a card that matches with the top card and the bottom card, so perfect flow, that's going to give you 3 points for that card. If only one side matches, that's going to give you 1 point. And if no side match, 0 point. Then we're also going to be doing a set collection as well in the type. Let me see how the set collection. So, because the genre set, so each genre score points depending on the number of track cards in your mixtape in the genre set. So the total from both of the track, like side A and side B, then if you have one of the set, that's going to be 0 point, but if you have 2 songs of that set, it's going to be 3, and then the more you get, the more it's going to be. Like 12 is going to give you 78 points. There are wild cards in play in this as well. Wild cards aren't going to count towards sets, but wild cards is going to make flow guaranteed to flow, so it's going to give you other cards points for having proper flow. So that's interesting. So I do have the player aid here of kind of how the game is going to work. So first thing we're going to do is split. So each player is going to get 3 cards. So I get 3 cards here, and then I'm going to give 3 cards to my other self there. And that's and now we're going to look at these cards, and we're going to try to split them into 2 categories. So I'm going to try to create a grouping. Well, ideally I'd be okay with both groupings, but I'm going to try to create groupings that works well with what I add to my mixtape. And hopefully the other player, because the other player is going to pick the one that I don't want. So let me have a look in here. We have even flow, which is a value of 3, and then the tapes, it goes on the A side, so that would be that one. I have Rapper's Delight. This one is a hip-hop R&B game. And it's a B-side card. And it doesn't line up with my other B-side card, so there's that to consider. And then I cannot read this, opposite track. And it's an R&B one. Now, none of my cards are going to flow, except if no, because they're both B. Okay, so this is B-side, B-side. This is an A side. Ooh, okay. Now, what do they have? They have nothing in B, so they're kind of not going to be picky, because I'm going to need to decide how I'm splitting this here. Pass it over to them. They're going to need to This is going to be a mess. I can tell right away this is going to be a mess. So let's try to aim for balance. I'm going to put a 3 and a 3 A and B side together because that's going to keep the balance at 0. So it's going to shift 3 one way, then shift back 3 one way. This would be not so bad to add to the whole group. So this is how I'm going to split it. So these this way and these this way. So that's my split. Let's see what the other player is going to do. So they have a B side, an A side, and and a wild. So they have a wild. Wild is nice, as I mentioned. That's going to connect everything, no problem. They have Eternal Flame, which is an alternative, and then they also have Smooth Operator, which is an R&B one. So what do they want? So they have an A side. This A side is not going to connect. This B side, they have nothing on the B side. Wild is going to be really attractive. Like they would like to get the wild and the A side because that's going to, mind you, they're going to be like all the way on the A side. They want to get some B side. So I think they're going to do the same as I did. Put an A side and a B side on one side. They're going to put the wild all on its own. So hopefully they're going to assume like maybe it's going to be less attractive. So we're going to flip these over. Now I'm going to have to pick what I want. You know what? No matter what I get, having a wild would be really useful. And I think I'm going to keep this. Now this wild, it has to go on the A side. I don't have any A cards. What if I don't end up with an A card? Because depending on what they're passing back, either I get an A and B or I get just a B. So I don't know. Do I even want this wild then? I think I'll take the A and B. I'm going to take the A and B. They're not all going to line up and make my peace with that. So that's what I'm planning to do. What are they going to want to do? They have a B side. That's the 1. It would bring it 1 over. This one has an A that's going to send A way over there. And they're already in the yellow on the A side. Oh, but it's 3 and 3, so they wouldn't gain anything. They're going to keep the B side. So they're passing this to me. I'm passing this to them. And they're like, oh, my God, what did you do? So now we add them. So, and I can decide. So this is going to go on the A side. These are going to go on the B side. Oh, look, if I put it here, at least these ones line up. So I do get a point. Like I do going to get this connection. These ones, not close. Like they're not lining up at all. So I'm going to put that there. Now I do have 5 going that way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it ended here, I'd be at 0. That wouldn't be ideal. But I do have some A side cards. Oh, and they line up. This is working out. Not bad. Okay, so I'm going to add that to my A side. And it has a total value of 4, so I got to send it 4 the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm back at 24 points. That would be not too bad. So, it's going to be a really balancing game, and you kind of have very little control. So now, what are they going to do? You know what? They're going to add this here. So on the B side, it's going to shift things over 1. They have a wild. It has a value of 1 for flow, but it's A side. It has to go on the A side. There's no choice to be made here. It's just, it is what it is. So this goes back, but they're at 24 as well. Not too bad. So that was the first round. So we did, and I forgot to kind of show you, we did the split. We passed. We've kept one. We returned the other one. And now we've added it, and then it's the repeat. We're going to do this all over again. So I get 3 more cards to me. They get 3 cards as well to them. And we do this again. So what do we have? Rock and Roll High School Punk. I have a punk thing here, and that's going to be a B side. Then I have Uptown Girl Pop on the A side. So we have this, and I have Careless Whisper, which is also pop A side. This goes here. These A's are lining up right now. That's kind of attractive. This B is lining up with what I have there. You know what? Either one of these would work for me. So I'm going to split them like this. 2 A side, 1 B side. I'll pass that on. Let's see what they're going to be doing. They had an A side, a B side. and then an A side. Now, if I put the A side this way, those line up. He has a wall there. He'd be all right with this. And I have the B side. The B side lines up for me. And like if he sends me a B side, it's not going to line up. But because of that, I'm going to keep the B side. I'm going to pass on these two A sides to this player. And then before I tell him, which is myself, before I say what I'm going to do here, let's have a look at what they're going to want to do. B is not as attractive, but that's going to be a lot of stuff going on the A side. But it all lines up. That's nice. But he's going to be way over. Does he concentrate trying to collect just a mostly B side? And what am I giving him? Does he know what I'm giving him? He doesn't know what I'm giving him. I am giving him a B side. But it lines up. Let's say he keeps this, he passed this, he gets this. Okay, so I've got two A cards. I'm going to set them up so that they line up. That adds 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm still in a green, 27. That's not bad. And then I have a B side, which lines up. So that's nice. And it's going that way. So I'm at 29 points now. So 1 point away from maximum score. It's going to change. Okay, so they're going to add theirs. Now this is a while, so that's good. And he's adding 3 points that way. 1, 2, 3. He's down to 5. So balance-wise, not ideal. Flow is pretty good. And then he's got this one here, which has no flow at all, but it's going to send 3 back the other way. So I went from 5 to 24. So that's pretty good. All right, so then we repeat and we do this one more time. What do I wish to do? We have Rock Lobster, which is an alternative song, B-side. We have Crazy Crazy Nights, which is a rock song, B-side as well. And then there's an A-side called Hello, and it's an R&B. All right, what am I going to... Oh, this lines up. This does not line up, but they line up to each other. But I want to stay balanced, possibly. They're all one. You know what? I'm going to leave it like that. Put my two B sides together, putting the A side together to see what the other player does. Okay, so they got 2 B side and an A side. The B sides don't line up at all, but it would line up. This one would line up with his previous card, so that's not terrible. That'd be 5 points on the B side. You know what? They might do that. Like, if they're looking at what I've got. They're like, they could split it here. Says, I don't think she's going to take these, and I could use this and shift things back my way a little bit. So they're going to put it like this. So this is the option I'm getting. This is the option they're getting. So we've got this. I'm going to keep the A side. It lines up. I like that. So I'm going to send these back. And then he's looking at this. They're not lining up. Let's say he sends me 2 B side and he wants to keep, because he sees that lines up. He doesn't know what I have here either. But so let's say we do that. So he keeps this one. It's going to add this to the A side. It does not line up. Too bad. It goes there. He's down to 20, but he's going to add 2 Bs, which this one will line up to this. So that's not too bad. That shifts to that way. This one does not line up at all. It shifts 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's back to 29 points, which is pretty good. So let's add mine. So I'm going to add this one here. This does balance, so our flow. It's going to be good for my flow. Actually, this card's going to be worth 3 because it flows at the top and at the bottom, so that's good. And then I'm adding some. Doesn't matter what I add here, it's not going to line up, but they do line up to each other. So we'll put that here, and then it's going to send 2 that way. Oh, I'm at 30, so I'm really perfectly balanced right now for as far as the song goes. Okay, and then we repeat. We do it again. So 3 cards to me, 3 cards to the other me. And let's see. So we have Rise Above, which is a punk A-side, value of 3. Let's see. I love the look of these cards, all the old cassette style. All right, then we also have a B-side, Express Yourself, which is a hip-hop rap. And then we have Public Enemy #1, which is also a hip-hop rap, and it's an A-side. And that one has a value of 1. So this one is kind of nice because it lines up. This one doesn't line up. This one doesn't line up. I'm going to separate them like this, hoping I get just the one I want back. So I'm going to pass that. What they're going to do. Hey, how are you? I have some friends. I used to live in Didsbury, which is like 50 minutes from O, so I have a few friends kind of in the crowd. Okay, so we have Footloose, which is a pop song. We have Faith, also a pop song. And we have Really Saying Something, also pop song. I shuffle these, I swear. And they're all B-sides. 2 of them line up. Oh, you can get them all to line up, really, unless you divide them like this. This one was not going to line up no matter what you do. I could get, so he's going to pass them like this. Be like, I'm going to make it a little bit more difficult. Yeah, he did. All right, what do I want? I kind of want this one because I can at least get one to line up. These aren't going to line up, so I'm going to send this back. And he's looking at this. These are all A sides? Oh, no, there's a B. This one lines up for him. So he's going to keep this and send this to it. Okay, so let's add what I got. Oh, and then this lined up for me, so I was pleased with that. That gives me flow, 3 points. And then can line this one up. So I'm going to purposely do this. This one's going to score me 3 points, so that's good. And that's 1 to B side. This one's not going to line up, unfortunately, and it's going to go 2 to B side. But I'm back to 30, so I'm very well balanced on this side. Let's see what he's going to do. So he's got 2 B side and an A side. The A side just completely messes everything up. So that's going to be 1 to the A side. We're at 30. How's he going to? Well, he's going to, he's going to put it like this and like this, because then this perfectly flows. And then he's adding 6 towards the B side. So he's going to be very unbalanced. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down to 5 points on that side. But we're not done. So let's see if he's, I don't know why he says he. It's supposed to be me, but whatever. When I'm playing by myself, 2 hands like this, I always imagine Lee's the other player and I'm trying to beat him. So we'll say that's what's happening. So we get 3 cards again, 3 for Lee, 3 for me. And let's see what I'm going to want to do. I have a wild, so that's all right. Now keep in mind, it's not going to score in the set collection. So there's that. I have One Dave's Cry, an R&B B-side. And I have another R&B B-side, and it's Night Shift. And they are not lining up. But this one lines, both of these actually at the top. The top lines up, so it can line up to what's previously there. So is there a preference? Where am I? I'm going to want to keep this B-side. It's 1. I'm balanced. I'm trying not to collect too many points. And I'm going to split this. And I hope the other player goes for the wild. The wild is on the right side, on the A side. So we'll see. What does Lee do? Let's have a look. So he has Welcome to the Jungle, which is a rock song. Does not line up. As this one goes out to the one I love, alternative song, also does not line up. They're all A cards. Oh, no, this is a B side. Still does not line up. And the A sides ones don't line up as well. And it's Super Freak, R&Bs, and they're both worth 3. All 3 cards on this side are worth 3 points each, all 3 of them. So what do we wish to do? Because I'm passing this like this, so we can decide on this. He's going to pass these. If he ends up with them, he's going to try to make it so that it lines, it's balanced. So he's going to divide them up like this. Nothing lines up, so he doesn't really care. Now I'm looking. This one lines up. This one doesn't, and this one doesn't. So I'm going to keep this one, pass these 2 back to him. And what's he going to do? He is going to keep the wild. So, whoops, send that flying. All right, so then I'm going to send this one. So I have a B. And that one lines up for me. So I'm happy about that. That goes there. 1 point shifted over. This one lines up as well. And then it's 3 points this way. I'm still in the green. I'm at 27. Let's see what he is going to do. So we got 2 B side. We got 2 A sides. This one's not going to line up, except it will with this. So he's okay with that. Put this into here. That's going to shift 6 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's at 30, but it's got 2 more cards to add on the B side. None of them line up. at all to each other or anything. It's just going to be a pain. And it's going to shift things 5 that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in the yellow, he's at 10 points. It's not terrible. I'm still doing pretty good for balance. I don't know. I have no idea how I'm doing for set. I have kind of not been looking at that at all. I'm just going to be surprised at the end of the game and hope that I've created a decent amount of sets. So 3 cards to me, 3 cards to Lee. And let's see what we're going to do with this stuff here. Okay, so we have a B side, an A side, and a B side. Oh, it's a B side wild. That's okay. A side is not lining up. My B side is not lining up. Oh, I'm going to put A and B together and leave the wild separate and see if I get the wild back. Maybe I won't, but wouldn't that be okay? He's got a wild as well, and a B side and an A side. And anything lining up for him, A side does. He's kind of liking the potential of that. So he's going to split it this way. That comes to me. He's hoping I don't take the A side so he can add that. So, but let's see. What do I have? It lines up for me also. Shift by 1, not too much. This one is shift by 3 towards... but it balances. It would only move by 1, so it wouldn't be so bad. But this, I'm going to keep this, pass this on. What's he going to do? He's looking at A side, doesn't work. B side doesn't work. He'll keep this and pass this on to me. All right, so this does not line up for me. That's 2 to this way. And A1 does not line up. Neither one of these. It's like, how much do you want to be off by? Because it's going to be off. So off it goes. And then 3 this way. 1, 2, 3. I'm at 24. All right. What's he got? So, I have the wild and it's on the A side. And I have no A side. So that's too bad. Those were poor picks on my part. This is wild, so then that works. And it's going to go 3 this way. 1, 2, 3. I'm at 5 points. I'm down to 5 points there now. And it's getting close to the end here. So 3 to me. 3. Oh, close to the end. This is the final round. So we're going to be scoring afterwards and see how I do. Okay. A side does not line up. B side does not line up. But there's a B wild. That makes this very attractive. They're all worth 3 points, so it's all like a lot. I kind of want to go maybe a bit more B. I'll pass this like this. We'll see. Okay, so he's got some A side. They're all A sides for him. Anything that, he's got a wild, so anything that he can connect. These ones will connect. He's going to pass them to me like this. Cuts. Okay. So he wants to go towards the right a bit more. So he's going to keep this one, Jesse's girl, because he does not want to add. He's almost in the red on the B side. So he's going to pass these on. I'm getting A or A. These ones don't line up for me at all. So I'm going to keep this one and pass that on. So that works. So this lines up. So and that sends me 2 this way. But I have a wild. And I have this one, so that lines up and sends it 6 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I end up with 29. That's pretty good. All right, so what is he going to do? So he's got all A cards. Do we want all A cards? Mistakes might have been made. Okay. You know what's nice? Because he's got a wild. So he's going to put that there. So then that lines up. He's going to put this there. So that still lines up. And he's going to put this there. And then it continues to line up. Mind you, he's going 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's at 29 as well. So balance-wise, we did pretty good. Let's have a look. All right. Is there a pencil? There is a pencil in here. All right, so where's player me and player Lee, and then let's see who wins. Okay, so balance-wise, I scored 29. He also scores 29. Flow. How many flow points do we get? So we get, this one is worth 1. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I got 15 points for flow on the A side for what connected on my tape. And then on the B side, I have, 0 here. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 17. Let's see how Lee did. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25 on one side alone. I was kind of hoping my side would win, but I'm playing both sides, so I'm not very playing evenly here. All right, so what do we have over here? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 points. So a lot less on that side. Was that enough though? So the upper section score, let's see. I have 32 and Lee has 37. So actually it's not as wide as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be way spread out. Now, lower section, we're looking at the cassette genre. So we're going to just take all of these and figure out what all sets I have. So this one is punk. We have alternative, punk, R&B, punk, pop, R&B, pop, alternative, rock. Oh, that's a while doesn't count. Rock, R&B, pop, rock, alternative, punk, R&B, and alternative. Did I split those? Yes, I did. I put my alternative with my pop and my pop with my alternative. Kind of goes by like the different background of the card, kind of gives you what it is. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's start in order of what it has here. So rock, I have 3. Oh, sorry, hold on. 3 cards, which 3 cards is worth 6 points. Sweet. Okay, so that's 6 points. I'm going to take 6. All right. Alternative, I have 4. 4 is 10 points. This is going to be a high score. Pop, I have 4. That's 10 points. Oops. R&B, I have 5. 5 is going to give me 15 points. And then hip-hop rap. Did I not get any hip-hop rap on this one? Like, I have seen hip-hop rap. How did I manage not to get any? But no, you're right. I did not manage to get any hip-hop rap at all. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, punk. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 15 points as well. And the wild didn't count. So there's that. Let's have a look at what Lee's got. Okay. I trust he's got hip-hop. Okay, we have rock, alternative, hip-hop rap. That's the green tape. Wild, alternative, wild, hip-hop rap. R&B, pop. Wow, he's got a lot of wild on his side. Too bad that doesn't score for him. R&B, we have pop, soul, hip-hop, punk, alternative, hip-hop. Okay, let's have a look in order. So rock, he's got 2. 2 is worth 3 points. Okay, then we have alternative. He's got 3. 3 is worth 6 points. Then R&B, he's got 2. That's another 3 points. Hip hop, though, he's got lots of hip hop. All here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got 6 of them. 6 gives 21 points. Then it's the pop. He's got 3 pop. That's 6 points. And finally, punk. He's got 2. That is 3 points. So let me tally up. Okay, so we got this. Okay, I don't see. 56 points for me for the set collection. And 30, 36, 39, 42 for Lee. Woo! I might have this. All right, so 9, 7, 6, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 88 to 79. So this is a really quick, simple I Split, You Choose set collection with like a neat creating flow. I quite enjoy that. So that was I Made You a Mixtape. So a game designed by Mike Delicio and Dan Hughes. And it was just recently delivered from a Kickstarter. And this is actually my first time playing it. Rules are well explained. It kind of at the top here just kind of tells you how to do it. You have the player aids that you can pull out if you need to, but it's very straightforward, super simple to play, very easy to learn and teach. And it was neat. I quite enjoyed that one. And it was like, didn't think of the set collection at all. I got so concerned with the flow. And I could see if you really concentrate on one, because if you had like 12, that's 78 points. I could just have made a point of taking anything that was, I say that like I have full control, like it is the I Split You Choose. So, but I didn't think set collection, so I probably should. But thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you later. I'll be live streaming again some more, and then we have the panel that's going to be at 2 o'clock. So thanks for tuning in. Bye, everybody.